Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. So on today's episode, and this is season 2 by the way, I'll be bringing you more and more more episodes and more hopefully exciting episodes. Season 1 season 1 was all about basically all my sessions are I'll call them sessions because it's like therapy to the therapy of life, therapy of soul. Like everyone has problems, so when I started my channel it was all about it's all about like talking about life's problems, issues and all that. So that was the main reason. But actually, for me, I like praising other YouTubers and other like guys who are doing the same things on either YouTube, TikTok. Uh, if I see someone doing good thing, I praise them. So yeah, like I was on YouTube and then I saw the Wizard Liz, and she talks about a lot of life issues, and I thought to myself, okay, she's helping people through content creation, and she's talking about her journeys, and she talks about life and life's problems, and so like she inspired me to start this channel as well. So big shout out to Liz. If she ever comes across my channel, big shout out to her. She's also someone who struggled a lot. Talking about she came from, I think, Dubai. She came from Dubai, and she started she migrated from Dubai to, so that's Saudi Arabia, from Saudi Arabia to America. And she started a channel. Even her family doubted her. All of a sudden she built a house for her mom. She's doing big things. Shout out to Liz, and she's helping people. I've seen on her channel a lot of comments saying that they were going through a lot and she helped them. So I think that's very cool. Okay, so for today's segment, with that said, so I got encouraged to start this channel, not to get fame or anything, but just to help guys talk about life. Life is a roller coaster. There's ups and downs. So basically I just talk about what's happening in life, in my life, and other stories that I've encountered. And I'm not saying I'm like I have I'm uh, like I've done everything. I just do a lot of research, and from all the encounters that I go through with friends and everybody. So yeah, it's the stories, from traveling, from work, from friends, from relatives, from people I know. So I talk about situations that I've been through and their situations, respectfully, not to intrude or yeah. So let's get down to business. Today's session is all about risk taking. So I've been watching a lot of millionaires on YouTube, TikTok. I've been studying their segments on podcasts, and there's a lot. I was watching one YouTuber is also a millionaire, Alex Homozi. His story about how he became from where he came from to where now he's a millionaire. The other day he was talking about, if you want to sell your business, you have to sell it to rich people. So the first thing I did was research how much he sold his business, and he sold his business for like 6 million. That was his first business. I mean, for a first business, and then you sell it for 6 million, that's a lot of money. A lot of people don't sell businesses for 6 figures, let alone even 6 figures. Don't even profit from what they started the business or invested. So it got me interested. I've always been watching his channel. He's a great guy. He's a YouTuber, content creator. He also does a lot of businesses on the side. And like every other millionaire, he said one thing: take risks. A lot of millionaires, when you watch their podcasts, it's two things: take the risk. They always say this: take the risk. The second thing, stay consistent. Just keep doing it, even if you start small. Start building yourself. Keep doing it. It's Monday, do it. Tuesday, do it. Wednesday, Sunday, Friday. Just keep doing it. A lot of people, they tend to give up. It depends with you, but a lot of people tend to give up very quickly. Like the other day, I was watching something on TikTok, and this girl, she started a business 3 months. 3 months, yeah, it's 3 months from where she started. So the business has been running for 3 months, and then she was talking about she wants to quit. So like, you started a business 3 months, then you want to quit. Why do you want to quit after 3 months? Then what was the point of starting there? Because then there's a very actually a good comment down her, like a video. They said, I've been doing this. I started my business 6 years ago. Now is the time that I'm actually benefiting, getting good amounts from my business. Like I'm getting major profits from my business 6 years down the line. And then he told him that in life it's all about just okay. In business, he told him in business it's all about waking up and just moving on. There's a day you'll sell, there's a day you won't sell. And I was just like, you have your answer. You can't say I started a business 3 months down the line, I want to quit because I'm making losses, I don't have profits. Then you're not in the right. That's not for you. You started it because you saw guys doing it, so you thought, okay, maybe it would be nice. But either way, she took the risk. Like today's video, I'm going to talk about the lion. Okay, it's not just about the lion, but on this video, as you can see, as I'm putting it out there, this lion jumped over a wall, and he literally jumped over a wall. He literally jumped over a wall, literally grabbed the dog and jumped out. So in Kenya, okay, this is Africa, so there's this notion where like, oh, we live with wild animals in Africa. Oh yeah, it's not the case. This is a part of Kenya where, okay, so the wildlife parks are near to the, as we become more in the world, guys are moving closer. They're like building houses closer and closer to the parks, forests. So these animals tend to like escape the forest because there's also drought. So they go further looking for food. So they jump out of their parks and move on to human settlement. So this is the case. But the thing is, this lioness was hungry. She had a back, took the risk, and got her reward. Either way, even if she jumped and she didn't get the dog, she would have maybe, either way, she took the risk and jumped and got the dog. But even if she couldn't, she didn't get the dog. Who knows? The way she jumped, it's not easy for lions to jump over walls. These are not leopards who are a bit lighter. So maybe if she didn't get the dog now, maybe the next time she would have been in the same area, she will have known how to jump over the wall, which it means that if you take the risk, you might win or you might lose, but you will know the steps. So the next time it will get easier. In life, nothing is guaranteed. Like life itself is not guaranteed. We live in like a risk. We live in risk. Nobody wakes up knowing that tomorrow I'll be here. Nobody has that book of saying tomorrow I'll be here. So if you want to be safe, it's fine. It's only human nature. But nobody knows tomorrow. I'm saying take the risks, but take calculated risk also. Don't like get fired today and then you have just like $1,000 of your savings and then you bet all of it on something. You go to the casino, you bet on sports game thinking maybe you'll win the jackpot and then you won't have to worry about getting work. No, take the $1,000, put it in your account, go start looking for a job as you pay your rent. That's taking calculated risks. Use that money to go and get another job. So it depends with how you take the risks. Don't take risks that will put you in a situation where you don't want to be in. Like there's the story of Steve Jobs. When he wanted to create Apple, I was also reading about Steve Jobs. I was watching his video and his documentary. Steve Jobs did a lot of sorry guys, today it's a bit noisy, but anyway, sorry about that. When he wanted to start Apple, he told his friend, actually a worker, who was a sweeper, like a cleaner. He sweeps the floors and all that. He told him, do you want to invest in my company for like about $40,000 or was I think it was 40,000. 40,000 is still a lot of money. I think at that time, I think it was 4,000. No, it was 40. Yeah, and then the cleaner said, okay, give me like 2 weeks. He went and got the loan from his dad. He told his dad, I want to invest in a company, and I was told to bring 40,000. His dad told him, you're crazy, but I'll loan you the money. He got the money. He went to Steve Jobs. He gave Steve Jobs. He got a share of the company. Now Apple is worth like billions. The guy is worth the same. I think I don't know. He took like, I don't know which percentage, but they were saying he's worth like, I don't know, millions or is it billions? Yes, he took the risk, but he took a calculated risk. He knew Steve Jobs. He works with Steve Jobs. He knew he's an IT guy. He knew he might take the risk because he already is an IT guy, so he knows the guy. Don't just send your money to Bitcoin. You don't know how it works. You say, okay, I'm risking it. No, that's not going to work. You might end up losing your money and not getting any profits from Bitcoin. You have to know what you're getting yourself into. Research and then take that risk. Take a calculated risk. Like on this other story where also Kenya, which is full of wild animals. This university student, she opened the window and a baboon got into her dorm. This baboon was hungry, and the baboon took the risk, got into her dorm room, and went straight to the food, which is it's not calculated at all. This baboon just entered the place, went to this, as you can see from this footage. Baboon's a bit he's a risk taker, but he got the reward, he got the food. which the baboon was a bit cheeky, but it was starving. I'm sure he got like a lot of food from, as you can see from this place, and this scared student, she just sat there. She also took the risk and recorded this video, which I think has gone viral in Kenya. I'm sure it will go viral across the world for whoever content creator shows it. So it's all about risk taking in life. If you take the risk, you get the reward. I was also reading about who's this? There's Cody Sanchez. Cody Sanchez is she's a YouTuber, content creator, and an entrepreneur. She's a millionaire, multi-millionaire. She quit her first job. She was working at it was a stable job, yeah. She was working at what is it? Saxman's, yeah. I think that's an American store, online store, not online, but it's both online and physical, yeah. But it's an old American what's this? American shop. I think it's for fashion, sells fashion accessories, clothes, jewelry. She was hired there, and she had a stable income, yeah, all that. But she quit, and she started her own company, which she sold for okay, her first company, she said, yeah, she sold for also millions. But it's not easy selling companies for millions. I'm not going to sit here and start saying that you can start a company and sell it for because themselves talk about it takes time to build a brand, and that's also another thing. If your brand is bigger, then you can sell the bigger the amount you can sell your business. So you can invest in your
Like
brand,
many
make it
businesses that I
big,
had
and
before I did
then
this, I shut down instead of selling them.
and then you do it. Basically, you do it with a lot of hard work, because the hard work will give you a lot of if you put in hard work, then you'll become more successful. But it depends with you. If you put in the hard work. Let me show you Cody Sanchez video first. So Cody Sanchez, this is Cody. She's doing all that. So Cody Sanchez started a business and sold her business for millions, and then she started buying small businesses from. She started with a laundry shop, laundromat, and then from the laundromat she sold the laundromat and put something else. I think it was an advertisement company, and then sold it and bought something else. She does small businesses, like she's an entrepreneur who buys and sells small businesses, grows the businesses and then sells them. So Cody Sanchez is always talking about taking risks, not just small investments, but big investments, because she said once there was an interview with Modi, the Indian president. Before he became the president, he went to a conference, and then he researched, and there was Modi's friend who was like a very rich guy in India who knew Modi. He told he already had done her research before going to the event. Told this guy that he can make him a better website. From what he saw, his company wasn't his website did not have more contacts or had something missing. So the guy was impressed, gave him gave Cody his number, sorry, and Cody emailed, and the guy got back to him. He got a deal from that. You see, that's taking risks, calculated risks. You do your research first. And Cody, she did a lot of networking as well. Pushed and asked for Modi's email, the Indian president right now, and the guy gave him his contact. He reached to Modi and did the same thing. Was hired for like promotions for his company. Got millions from that deal as well. You see, it's all about doing your research and taking the risks, calculated risks. And now she's very successful, and she does a lot of podcasts about business management, wealth generation, wealth growth, and just basically content creation. So you guys should really go and check her out, as I also get my inspiration from her. And basically, if you've heard all these stories that I've been talking about, these guys have all taken, even the animals are taking risks. So you guys, if you're going to live your lives, you have to know, in life, nobody's promised tomorrow. You can wake up today, tomorrow nobody knows. I'm not saying that go and just do whatever you want. If you do whatever you want and start living a careless life because nobody knows tomorrow, then you might end up dying today. Don't go out there just, okay, YOLO, whatever. I don't know. It's I'm going to what? Do a travel to a war-torn country because I want to do my YouTube travel. I don't know, Sudan or Afghanistan, or I'll go jump off a cliff with no instructors. No, you might end up dying the same day. You're gonna go there and jump off a cliff, go with an instructor. Just take calculated risks. That's all I'm saying, because don't be such in a safe place that you fear like doing anything. Like, I fear doing this, I fear doing that. Like, I'm okay, I'm in my job. Say yes, you're in a job that pays you salary and all that. Save and see what you can invest in that can get you more money. And like taking that risk of investing, already that's a risk. Do your research and see what can I invest in that's near me that can bring money. Like, I saw something about, well, forex is also something good, but don't just jump into forex day trade when you don't know the market. It takes time. Everything takes time, but little by little, step by step, you can do it. If you start taking that risk of learn it, invest it. If you wanna do business, learn which business can do well in your area, what there is or what there isn't, and invest in it. But don't just sit there, I have a job, I'm okay, I don't want to do anything, I just want to. You might get fired the next day. That's the thing about being safe. And some of the people who are safe never got rich. Now, I'm not going to sit here and judge, because I'm also like in the process of taking risks. Yes, I'm in the process of taking risks. I've done some of the risks and I'm waiting for the rewards. And so I'm learning as I go. And I'm always talking to these guys that I'm like, if I'm interested in something, I do research, and then I do what I have to do to make it, to see that dream come true. Like currently I'm doing forex trade, and I'm learning. Let's say I'm learning and learning and learning. I'm taking courses, online courses, and I'm hoping, hopefully I'll learn the process and start trading alone, and not have to depend on anyone, because day trade is also not the easiest. You can lose a lot of money, but it also is a very good venture if you are into investing, like watching the stock. For me, that's my thing. For you, it might be something else. If you want to take the risk and travel, free yourself, it's not just about money. You can travel, and don't just sit there and say, okay, I wanted to travel, but I don't know, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm too poor. Yeah, even if you don't have money, you can travel locally. Save money, travel locally. You don't even have to save. You can take a trip to the nearest park in your city town. Take a trip to the nearest town. See what's happening there. You don't have to always sit here and say, okay, I wish. No, I've always been the guy who likes adventure. I have another channel called Barry Adventures. It's all about travel. So that's just a travel video. I hope you guys, I'll post the link so you guys can watch also my adventures. So it's just about living your life. You don't have to always be safe. There's a lot of millionaires that I know that I've been watching their podcasts and channels. All they talk about is risk management, risk taking, risk management. So I want to challenge everyone to go for those guys. I'll give you one guy. His name is there's this guy I listen to on YouTube, The Diary of a CEO. This guy is from the UK, and he's also another one. He likes a lot of risk. He went to the university. He was supposed to go to Manchester University. He went there. He dropped out, and then he started his own business. I still can't remember which business he started, but he was in Dragon. He was in this entrepreneur show called Dragon. He now owns a lot of businesses, and his podcasts are very, very exciting. So if you guys can take the time, I'll post his link. You can follow his link, and hopefully you can watch and see what he does, because a lot of guests that he brings are very successful. They have already made their own brands. Like there's one guy he brought called Casey, is also a YouTuber, and Casey's journey is all about, for him, is the biggest, most likely, maybe we all have our management's time. Casey's journey he's a YouTuber, a big YouTuber with almost 10 million subscribers. He has a lot of stories that he was employed in CNN. He sold his company. He went to New York when he was 16. I didn't know anybody. Took that risk, wanted to be a content creator. When the Twin Towers, the terror attack about the Twin Towers, he was there. The same building, but he survived, and that's where and I think he called his dad, told him there was an accident with the Twin Towers. His dad told him to come home. He told him, no way. This is where I want to be, and I want to follow this dream to the end. And then 10 years down the line, he's now one of the most successful YouTubers. He got hired in CNN, 10 million subscribers. So he took the risk, and eventually he got the reward that he wanted. So today's episode was all about risk, but proper risk management. So if you are new here, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, keep supporting the channel, and let's grow.